Emmerdale's Sarah Sugden makes two dangerous mistakes as Dr. Todd death investigation begins. Emmerdale's Sarah Sugden made two potentially deadly errors tonight as police began looking into the death of Dr. Caitlin Todd. The sinister doctor was accidentally killed by Sarah in Sunday's episode after she arrived during a confrontation between Dr. Todd and Charity Dingle. Dr. Todd had spent months tormenting Charity, initially blackmailing her over the truth about baby Layla's parentage, before later sexually assaulting her. Charity did report the assault to the police, although Todd was never charged. Following the tragic incident, Charity decided to accept responsibility for her granddaughter and potentially face a prison sentence for the killing herself. Tonight, Tuesday 11th August, police arrived at the location to collect Dr. Todd's body. Charity was told that both she and Sarah would be taken into custody for questioning at the station. However, Charity quickly informed DS Ramsden that she was responsible for Dr. Todd's death. During questioning, Charity explained that she became frightened when Dr. Todd appeared at her house, and that she pushed her once, causing her to stumble and strike her head. Charity also claimed Dr. Todd had grabbed her arm, and that she was simply trying to free herself. However, DS Ramsden highlighted that Charity had a possible motive because of the doctor's previous sexual assault. Meanwhile, Sarah claimed she attempted to save Dr. Todd after the fall by performing CPR. However, when explaining what happened in the doctor's final moments, Sarah said she saw the expression on Todd's face. The detective immediately noticed a problem with Sarah's account, as she had previously stated that Dr. Todd was facing away from her. When Charity was questioned about where Sarah had been standing when she pushed Dr. Todd, she claimed that she could not recall. Sarah was eventually allowed to leave, with Jacob arriving to pick her up, while Charity continued to face questioning and was informed that she would remain in custody overnight. After returning home, Sarah explained to Chaz and Kane that she had discovered Dr. Todd attacking Charity and that Charity had pushed the doctor away. Later, Sarah took a phone call from Charity and admitted that she had messed up during her police interview. Charity immediately warned her not to discuss the matter over the phone. An Emmerdale insider previously explained Charity's decision to sacrifice herself, saying that she would do absolutely anything to protect Sarah. The source added that Charity blames herself for bringing Dr. Todd and the blackmail situation into their lives, while also living with the guilt of deceiving Sarah about Layla's parentage. She believes taking the blame is the greatest way she can show love and seek forgiveness. 10 huge Emmerdale spoilers for next week, 17 to 21st August. Next week on Emmerdale, the consequences of Dr. Todd's death continue to create trouble as the cover-up starts putting pressure on those involved. Elsewhere, Billy and Dawn's secret escape plan runs into unexpected problems, while Jimmy keeps worrying financial news from Nicola. At the same time, Ruby launches another scheme against the Kings, and Caleb finds himself gaining more control. Here are 10 major moments set to unfold next week. 1. Charity and Serena discuss the Dr. Todd cover-up. Charity gets an opportunity to speak privately with Serena about everything surrounding Dr. Todd's death and the secret they are both trying to protect. However, their conversation is soon cut short when DS Ramsden arrives. The determined newcomer continues investigating the situation and is becoming an increasingly noticeable presence around the village. 2. Sarah finds it difficult to deceive Jacob. Jacob decides to stop questioning Sarah about Dr. Todd's death after noticing how badly the situation is affecting her. His kindness only makes Sarah feel more guilty because she knows she is hiding the truth from him. She struggles with the fact that someone she cares about is offering her understanding while she continues keeping him in the dark. Meanwhile, Charity maintains the same fabricated story when police question her about what happened to Dr. Todd. But with the investigation continuing, it remains uncertain how long she can maintain the lie. 3. Joe throws a major spanner into Billy and Dawn's escape. Joe's planned stag celebration appears to give Billy and Dawn the perfect opportunity to disappear from the village using their fake passports. However, their escape plans are suddenly disrupted when Graham arrives and takes them somewhere unexpected. The reason soon becomes clear when Joe reveals that he has cancelled his traditional stag party and organised a surprise stendu instead. The event is supposed to bring everyone together, but Billy and Dawn are left extremely uneasy. They cannot help wondering whether Joe has deliberately interfered with their plans. 4. Billy becomes alarmed by Dawn's behaviour. The guests take part in a clay pigeon shooting activity, but Billy and Dawn remain suspicious about Joe's motives. Their nerves increase further when Caleb struggles to contact the pair, as their original plans begin to fall apart. When Dawn gets her opportunity to take part in the shooting, her attention suddenly shifts towards Joe. Billy is left stunned, as her aim appears to move in his direction, leaving him questioning exactly what she might be prepared to do. 5. Ruby makes a move against the Kings. Jimmy and Nicola are already anxious about their financial situation after discovering that the B&B is experiencing serious money problems. They hope securing another haulage contract will provide the boost they desperately need. However, Ruby is secretly working on a plan that could make their situation much worse. She arranges for Kev to steal a delivery from Jimmy's van, hoping the loss will push the Kings into selling their business. Ruby gets the result she wanted, as Jimmy becomes increasingly unsettled by the setback. Kev, meanwhile, is disappointed when he discovers that the stolen delivery contains nothing more exciting than nappies. 6. Kev attempts to destroy the evidence. Ruby makes sure Kev knows that she still has leverage over him. She warns him that she possesses CCTV footage that could expose his involvement in the attack on Billy. Rather than allowing the evidence to remain intact, Kev decides to take action himself. He destroys Caleb's laptop in an attempt to wipe out anything that could potentially connect him to the crime. But damaging the evidence may create even more problems for Kev if his actions are discovered. 7. Kev finally admits the truth to Billy. During Joe's stand-do, Kev has far too much to drink and approaches Billy with an unexpected apology. Billy is completely stunned when Kev reveals that he was the person responsible for attacking him and leaving him in hospital. The revelation also forces Billy to realize that Caleb and Ruby have been manipulating him throughout the situation. With the truth finally coming out, Billy must decide whether Dawn needs to know everything that has happened behind her back. 8. Caleb gains even more control. Caleb continues to hold the upper hand when he tells Billy that the fake passports will not be handed over until the morning of Joe's wedding. His intention is clear. Caleb wants to get revenge on Joe by causing maximum disruption on his big day. Meanwhile, Caleb's fortunes improve further when Jimmy agrees to sell his haulage business to Caleb and Ruby. Jimmy believes he is making a sensible decision, unaware that he has been manipulated into doing exactly what they wanted. 9. Nicola starts thinking about the future. Lewis comes up with the idea that Nicola and Jimmy should renew their wedding vows, and Nicola is delighted when Jimmy agrees to the suggestion. She is also looking forward to Elliot beginning university, giving the family something positive to focus on. However, there is trouble hiding beneath the surface. Jimmy receives a worrying letter concerning mortgage arrears, but chooses not to tell Nicola about it, meaning their seemingly happy future could soon face another major setback. 10. Mac and Ross attempt to put the past behind them. After months of tension and conflict, Mac and Ross finally agree that it is time to call a truce. The pair have been through plenty of difficult moments recently, but they now appear ready to put their differences aside. Could this temporary peace eventually develop into a genuine friendship? Or is another clash between the two men only a matter of time? Emmerdale airs on weeknights at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes available to stream from 7 a.m. on ITVX and YouTube.